Wow. It's really great to be here tonight. This is the U.S. premiere of this film, and I wanted to do it in Flint. The world premiere was in Toronto at the opening night of the Toronto Film Festival on Thursday night, and we showed it to the Canadians. Because our theory always is that means we'll at least get to show it once before they take us away. So we go to Canada. My grandfather was born in Ontario, so I guess I'm one quarter Canadian. So a tip of the hat to him. My grandfather was born 3 years after the Civil War. I know what you're thinking, Mike, you look so young. That can't be. But that's the truth. He was born 150 years ago in this November, 2 months. And his wife, her family, came here to the Flint, Lapeer area in 1835. And were amongst the first families that founded what became St. John's Church in Davison. And so my family's been here a very long time. And when I was growing up, we were told various stories about the people that came before us. And what we were expected to do in terms of giving back, in terms of being there for our fellow women and men. And so having the privilege of being born 3 blocks from here in the old St. Joseph Hospital. Anybody else born there? I said to the security guys coming in, just half-kiddingly, you know, I was born a couple blocks from here. I really don't want to die a couple blocks from here. So they said they have special hater screeners. So we should get through the night just fine. But sorry, it's just the dark Irish humor. You know. Next year is the 30th year since Roger and me. So I've been doing this for 30 years. And we've had these premieres here every year. The first one, Roger Me, we had on the 16 screens out at the showcase that is now a field of weeds and dandelions. If you remember the last frame in Roger Me that comes on the screen, it says this film cannot be shown in Flint, Michigan. All the theaters have closed. But from what I understand, while I've been out making this movie here in the last year, the Capitol Theater has reopened. I haven't been there yet, but I'll go check it out. You know, the movies are one of the few contributions that we as Americans have made to the world of art. We're a young country still, so long before us, painting and sculpture and music, poetry, everything existed before we came along as a country. And we've made essentially 2 contributions to the world of art. Jazz, thanks to those who were brought here as slaves and their descendants. And the cinema, the movies. And while the French and Thomas Edison invented the process of it pretty much at the same time, the French decided not to do anything with it for a while. And Edison decided that we could tell stories. And so it is really our popular art form in the sense that it's the last thing just about everybody can afford to go go out for a night. And I still think the ticket prices for movies have gone too high, but nonetheless, to go to a concert at Little Caesars Arena, or to go to a Pistons game, right, or a Lions game, or think of anything else you do to go to something, they've made it impossible for working people to go and participate in these forms of entertainment. So, if you want to just get out of the house for a night and go have dinner at a semi-decent restaurant, not McDonald's, what does that cost? Dinner for two, plus alcohol. You know, but it's still, I don't know, what is it here to go to the movies in Flint? What do we have to pay out of Flint West? $10 a ticket? $10 a ticket and $20 for the popcorn. Right. Well, I'm doing my best to both try to save the cinema as an art form, but also making sure, because it's really the last place that people can go and be with other fellow citizens to both be entertained and to be challenged, to feel, to laugh, to be angry, to be thoughtful. And that's why I still do this, because I've seen the effect of it. And this film tonight, my crew and I, my friends, the people that worked on this crew, including Rod, who first came out here, he worked on Roger and me. They've all worked on either Bowling for Columbine or Fahrenheit 9/11 or Sicko, Capitalism, a Love Story. I've asked them all to kind of come back together to make this film. And I said, we need to make this. This could be our last film. Because there is a process that has started to take our democracy away from us. And to sort of to nip at it and to whack at it and where is this going? I said, we have to make this film like we're in the French Resistance and the tanks are 20 miles outside of Flint. It's an awful feeling to think that we may have elected the last president of the United States. He despises democracy, but that's not unusual for him because he comes from a billionaire class of CEOs. What CEO likes to run their company as a democracy? They all hate democracy. They all hate the fact that it's one person, one vote, because there's a hell of a lot more of us than there are of them. And so they've been on a decades-long journey to try to figure out how can we truly own and run this country so that they do our bidding. So that we can get richer, and the more we make it so that they have to struggle to get by, they won't have time to think about how to organize politically. They won't have time to think about what to do about whatever we're smacking them down with. We'll get them so confused and so wound up that it's just going to be a struggle to keep their head above water. Nearly 60% of this country, 60% of this country does not have enough money in their pocket or in the bank that if a loved one tonight passed away across the country, do not have the money to go to the funeral. Right. Nearly 60% of the country does not have $400 or $500 available to them in any form. That's more than the majority of this country. That's America. That's the America we live in. That didn't happen by accident. It was created this way for us. So that when we have a situation like what has been presented to us here in Flint, know they can get away with it.
Yeah.
They know. You know what? I wish I could have been a fly on the wall with Governor Snyder, his chief of staff, his Nestle people. Wouldn't you have loved to have been a fly on the wall? I can't believe that day 1,599, but tomorrow is day 1,600. To this city that where organized labor got its real start. This city that created the middle class. Young people, there was no middle class before Flint, Michigan. It started here. This city that gave us our first black mayor in the country. This city that passed the first open housing ordinance in the United States of America. This city. And then you decide because of your greed that you're going to do something that you put no thought into. You haven't listened to the real professionals about what's going to happen when you switch the city over to the river. And then once you find out what the river is doing to the people, you keep them drinking the water. Bullshit! But it's not just doing it to anybody. People say, yes, of course, this would never happen in Bloomfield Hills. Of course not. This would never happen in Grosse Pointe. Of course not. This would not happen in Ann Arbor. Of course not. But that's not good enough. It's happening here. You're doing it to us. We're the ones who helped to create this country, who helped to create that middle class, who gave people a chance. If they didn't have a college education, they at least could put food on the table, have a roof over their heads. Woo! They could send their kids to college. You did it to us? When we started making this movie, we went on a tear. And if you've heard about the movie, it's Michael Moore's Trump movie. Yes. But if you know me by now, those of you, friends and family and people who lived here with me, you are in for something else. And I'm not going to say anything more. We're going to start the movie.